Okay, so first I'm going to be talking about the Columbian Exchange. And the Columbian Exchange was a trading network of many things between the New World and the Old World during the 15th and 16th century. So the Americans sent a lot of things to Europe, such as tomatoes, tobacco, turkeys, vanilla, cocoa, and peanuts. And when Christopher Columbus was there, he also sent a lot of people from the New World to Europe. And all these things impacted Europe greatly, and they still do today. And the Europeans also sent a lot of things to America, and they sent things such as livestock, grains, coffee beans, and fruit. And the Europeans also sent a lot of their people to go join the New World. These people brought things with them such as ideas and new knowledge. Europe also brought a lot of deadly diseases to the Americas, such as smallpox, measles, and malaria. When these diseases were introduced to the Americas, tons of them were killed. All these things had a huge impact on the Americas, and without the Columbian trade, we would not have many of the things that we take granted for today. So next I'm going to be talking about the Mayans, the Aztecs, and the Incas. So first the Mayas. So for the Mayan astronomy, they had a 260-day calendar, and this was their religious calendar. It had 13 months, and each of these months had 20 days. They also had another calendar that was based on the stars and the moon. This one was 365 days long, and it had 18 months, each of them 20 days. And at the end, they had a period of 5 days, and it was considered unlucky. For the mathematics, the Mayans' numerical system was very simple. They use a picture of a shell for a 0, a dot for 1 through 4, and a bar for 5. And for any numbers higher, they just had a combination of those. And for architecture, the Mayans had many astonishing sites, such as Tikal, Copan, and Chichen Itza. The Mayans also had a lot of intricate stone carvings, pyramids, and palaces that they used to worship their gods. So for the Aztecs, their calendar system was the same as the Mayans, and their mathematics was also very similar to the Mayans, but it was slightly more advanced and was capable of more numbers. Their system included a symbol for 20, for all the different hundreds, and to 8,000. For their architecture, the Aztecs appear to be very fond of architecture. In one city alone, they had 20 pyramids, and one of them was 200 feet tall and about 3,000 feet long. And from a distance, it looked like a small mountain. The Aztecs also lived in apartment-type buildings surrounding the center of the city. And the Inca calendar was different. The Inca had 2 calendars, one for day and one for night, and these calendars gave religious information about their gods and practices. The Inca mathematics system was also very unique. The Inca did math on a series of vertical strings attached to a horizontal rope, and this system was called quipu. They counted using a complicated knot system, and it will be easier to explain with a picture. The Incan architecture was very similar to the Romans. It was also very unique because the Inca lived on mountains. So all the government buildings looked the same, and they had the same road layouts. And the Inca were also master engineers and stonemasons. Many of the buildings were made out of finely cut and placed stone, so it all looked very good.